Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Thursday, September 26th, 2024. This video is dedicated to my beloved, and the topic of this video is going to be about cultivating the right habits of thought. So today I wanted to share another chapter from this book, The Science of Success by Wallace D, Wattles, which is actually a collection of 3 different books by him, including The Science of Getting Rich, The Science of Being Well, and The Science of Being Great. And the chapter that I wanted to share today is from The Science of Being Great, and the title of the chapter is A Mental Exercise. So that is the beginning of the chapter, and I'm going to go ahead and read the entire chapter aloud to you now. Here it goes. A mental exercise. The purpose of mental exercises must not be misunderstood. There is no virtue in charms or formulated strings of words. There is no shortcut to development by repeating prayers or incantations. A mental exercise is an exercise not in repeating words, but in the thinking of certain thoughts. The phrases that we repeatedly hear become convictions, as Goethe says, and the thoughts that we repeatedly think become habitual and make us what we are. The purpose in taking a mental exercise is that you may think certain thoughts repeatedly until you form a habit of thinking them. Then they will be your thoughts all the time. Taken in the right way and with an understanding of their purpose, mental exercises are of great value. But taken as most people take them, they are worse than useless. The thoughts embodied in the following exercise are the ones you want to think. You should take the exercise once or twice daily, but you should think the thoughts continuously. That is, do not think them twice a day for a stated time and then forget them until it is time to take the exercise again. The exercise is to impress you with the material for continuous thought. Take a time when you can have from 20 minutes to half an hour secure from interruption, and proceed first to make yourself physically comfortable. Lie at ease in a Morris chair, or on a couch, or in bed. It is best to lie flat on your back. If you have no other time, take the exercise on going to bed at night and before rising in the morning. A mental exercise. First, let your attention travel over your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, relaxing every muscle as you go. Relax completely. And next, get physical and other ills off your mind. Let the attention pass down the spinal cord and out over the nerves to the extremities. And as you do so, think, my nerves are in perfect order all over my body. They obey my will, and I have great nerve force. Next, bring your attention to the lungs and think, I am breathing deeply and quietly, and the air goes into every cell of my lungs, which are in perfect condition. My blood is purified and made clean. Next, to the heart. My heart is beating strongly and steadily, and my circulation is perfect, even to the extremities. Next, to the digestive system. My stomach and bowels perform their work perfectly. My food is digested and assimilated, and my body rebuilt and nourished. My liver, kidneys, and bladder each perform their several functions without pain or strain. I am perfectly well. My body is resting, my mind is quiet, and my soul is at peace. I have no anxiety about financial or other matters. God, who is within me, is also in all things I want, impelling them toward me. All that I want is already given to me. I have no anxiety about my health, for I am perfectly well. I have no worry or fear whatever. I rise above all temptation to moral evil. I cast out all greed, selfishness, and narrow personal ambition. I do not hold envy, malice, or enmity toward any living soul. I will follow no course of action which is not in accord with my highest ideals. I am right and I will do right. Viewpoint. All is right with the world. It is perfect and advancing to completion. I will contemplate the facts of social, political, and industrial life only from this high viewpoint. Behold, it is all very good. I will see all human beings, all my acquaintances, friends, neighbors, and the members of my own household in the same way. They are all good. Nothing is wrong with the universe. Nothing can be wrong but my own personal attitude, and henceforth I keep that right. My whole trust is in God. Consecration. I will obey my soul and be true to that within me which is highest. I will search within for the pure idea of right in all things, and when I find it, I will express it in my outward life. I will abandon everything I have outgrown for the best I can think. I will have the highest thoughts concerning all my relationships, and my manner and action shall express these thoughts. I surrender my body to be ruled by my mind. I yield my mind to the dominion of my soul, and I give my soul to the guidance of God. Identification. There is but one substance and source, and of that I am made, and with it I am one. It is my Father. I proceeded forth and came from it. My Father and I are one, and my Father is greater than I, and I do His will. I surrender myself to conscious unity with pure spirit. There is but one, and that one is everywhere. I am one with the eternal consciousness. Idealization. Form a mental picture of yourself as you want to be, and at the greatest height your imagination can picture. Dwell upon this for some little time, holding the thought, "This is what I really am. It is a picture of my own perfect and advancing to completion. I will contemplate the facts of social, political, and industrial life only from this high viewpoint. Behold, it is all very good. I will see all human beings, all my acquaintances, friends, neighbors, and the members of my own household in the same way. They are all good. Nothing is wrong with the universe. Nothing can be wrong but my own personal attitude, and henceforth I keep that right. My whole trust is in God. Realization. I appropriate to myself the power to become what I want to be and to do what I want to do. I exercise creative energy. All the power there is mine. I will arise and go forth with power and perfect confidence. I will do mighty works in the strength of the Lord, my God. I will trust and not fear, for God is with me. So that is the entire chapter on a mental exercise from The Science of Being Great by Wallace D. Wattles. And I think it's very important for us to contemplate and ruminate upon the words within that chapter. And I think the greatest takeaway that I've taken from that chapter and from The Science of Being Great in general is to have a certain viewpoint of the world and the universe, in that everything is okay, all is well, and there is a plan and a purpose for everything. Although on a smaller scale, things might seem to be going wrong, whether in the world, in society, in our communities, or in our personal lives, such as things that we might be going through, poverty, wars, sickness, illness. Although all of these things might seem to be things that are going wrong in the world and in our own personal lives, we have to trust that all is well with the universe and everything will be okay, and that there is a purpose for why things happen. And when we think of the universe in this way, we gain a sense of calm and peace within ourselves, and that influences how we view our own lives and view ourselves and how we act on a daily basis. and ultimately it influences the outcome of our lives. And something that he said in the beginning of that chapter, which is very important, is that this mental exercise, this cultivation of certain habits of thought, is not something that we do intermittently or like once or twice a day. It's something that we have to do continuously. We have to continuously think these thoughts, no matter what we are doing, no matter where we are. It's a part of our lives. We have to integrate these thoughts into our lives. And it's kind of like something that is mentioned in the Bible, I believe, about how we must pray without ceasing. And that's in a metaphorical sense, meaning that we must think in the right way continuously and without ceasing. And so I wanted to encourage you to try to cultivate the right habits of thought based on what I shared from that chapter from The Science of Being Great by Wallace D. Wattles. And try to gain the proper viewpoint of the universe and of your life and of society in general. And think that everything is okay and everything is going to be okay, and that there is a purpose for everything. And I guarantee that when you start putting into practice these habits of thought into your own life, your life will change for the better. So with that, I really hope that you learned something very valuable from my video today. And I'd like to wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.